Hello and welcome to A Functional Approach.
I get a lot of questions about probiotics in my clinic. People want to know what is the best probiotic to take for any given issue. And we're going to talk about perhaps the proper use of probiotics today, but I want to introduce these concepts of prebiotics and postbiotics. So really, when we're talking about probiotics, meaning the naturally occurring beneficial bacteria and yeasts that live in our digestive tract, right? We want to talk about the full life cycle of them and how do we support the microbiome of the gut. Supporting a few strains of bacteria with a supplement does not give justice to the diversity and complexity and the scope of a healthy, thriving, robust microbiome. You can use these things very specifically, and they can be helpful. I do use them in my practice from time to time. But honestly, I've sort of moved away from that notion of I want to replace what's there to I want to develop an environment in the gut that grows the microbiome, right? That grows the diversity and the complexity of the microbiome, because that is where the benefits come. What is a prebiotic, right? Pre, of course, means earlier on, right? It's a food for the microbiome. It's food for the bacteria. So that primarily comes in the form of these fermentable fibers, plant-based fibers. Various bacteria prefer various plant fibers. And if you are a person who eats green beans and salad, and maybe you have broccoli once a week, and those are your vegetables, and those are the ones you love, and you eat a lot of them, but what you're doing is you're developing a bacterial colony that prefers those specific plant-based fibers. That is not diversity. Right? That is, you're kind of selecting for very specific strains. So if we were to do a stool test and we were to look at the microbiome, you might have imbalances there. You might have lots of certain ones and not so much of others. Right? That's not where the health benefits come. What we want is to spread out the fiber sources. I have a teacher, I'd like to give him credit for this little food hack. My teacher, Dr. Datis Karazian, has coined this term a veggie mashup. And this is one of the easiest ways to diversify and build a microbiome that blows the doors off of any kind of probiotic supplement. Go to the store, go to those areas of the produce section that you never visit. Look for those fruits, some fruits, mostly vegetables, that you just never eat. But buy some of those. If you can get 10 to 12 different things that you never consume, and be creative, right? If you are cutting strawberries, cut the green part off, don't throw it in the trash. You can eat those green leaves. They're not delicious, but they will go into the mix that you're creating, right? They are providing a fiber source that you just never get. So be creative with this. There are edible things in your garden, perhaps, if you're knowledgeable about that just don't do it. I have a grapevine. Sometimes I chop up the grape leaves, throw them in the bag, right? Because that's diversity. So when you have this bag, you chop them into little bits. You put them in a freezer container of some kind. I usually use a little Ziploc bag. And every day, take a scoop, put it into a little blender. I like little handheld stick blenders. You blend it with any liquid you like, and slug it back. It's not a delicious smoothie. Don't think of it as that. It's a veggie mashup with the goal of diversifying plant-based fibers. Now you're feeding them all. That will give you what you're looking for, because when you have a robust and well-developed and well-balanced, diverse microbiome, you end up getting more benefits. I like to think of it as like a big happy commune down there. All right, so these bacteria are all thriving and they love diversity. And when they do that, they create postbiotics, which is basically just products that the bacteria produce to thrive themselves, to keep themselves healthy, but also to help us thrive. All right, it's fascinating to me that you are mostly bacteria and yeast. The microbiome in your body, the beneficial bacteria and yeasts, outnumber you 10 to 1, cell for cell. So you're 10 times more bacteria and yeast than you are human. And we can't forget that. That's a really important concept for our health. If you wipe out a microbiome, health fades quickly. We rely on those friends of ours. It's a mutually symbiotic relationship. We must have them. So feed them. So when that happens, they start to create postbiotic compounds. Postbiotics are in large part something called short-chain fatty acids. All right, we can't get short-chain fatty acids from our food sources very well. Medium-chain fatty acids, yes. Longer chains, the longer chains tend to be in the form of animal fats. The medium ones you might find in things like coconut oil, palm oil, lard even, interestingly, has a lot of that, butter. But the short chains is what we're really looking for here, because those short chains act as food for the microbiome. They feed each other. Like I said, it's a happy commune. When there's diversity, there's power, right? And they feed each other. But those short chains, those postbiotics, also feed our gut tissue. Those cells that make up the lining of the intestines, they thrive on short-chain fatty acids. But it gets better than that. The short chains get into the bloodstream and they travel all throughout the body, even up to our brain. There's anxiety and depression studies based on these things. You name it. If you have autoimmunity, if you want to stave off cancer or something, any kind of chronic illness, what we're finding is there's a huge link to a healthy microbiome, which really means healthy short-chain fatty acids, postbiotics. So I would encourage you to dabble with things like the veggie mashup. Right? You can get very creative with that. If you're really good, you'll have a couple different bags or a couple different jars with maybe 6 or 7 in each, and you rotate them throughout the week. So diversify, see what you can do. You can supplement with fiber, you can supplement with postbiotics. Very direct, very efficient way to get what we're looking for. Supplementing with postbiotics also feeds the gut microbiome, right? So you're helping the whole system. So there we have it. Feed the microbiome, support the postbiotics. So I hope you found that helpful. Hope you found that interesting and a little bit of new information for you. There is absolutely more to come, so please stay tuned. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Bye-bye.